Have you ever reached the top of the mountain you've been climbing for years, only to look around and feel nothing? Or worse, empty. You finally got the promotion, the degree, the house, the recognition, the number in your bank account you once dreamed about. Everyone around you is celebrating. They tell you how proud they are. And yet, inside, there's this quiet ache, this whisper that says, "Is this it? Why am I still sad?" If that sounds familiar, you're not broken. You're not ungrateful. You're experiencing something psychology has a name for: the Arrival Fallacy. Coined by positive psychologist Tal Ben-Shahar, it's the illusion that happiness waits at the finish line. We convince ourselves, once I make it, then I'll be happy. But when we arrive, the happiness we expected doesn't show up, or it flickers for a moment and fades. Why does this happen? One big reason is something called the hedonic treadmill. Our brains are wired for adaptation. No matter how high we climb, we quickly get used to the new view. That dream job becomes routine. The luxury becomes normal. The achievement that once felt massive shrinks into just what I do now. Psychologists call this hedonic adaptation. We return to our baseline level of happiness, chasing the next high to feel the same spark again. It's why lottery winners often end up no happier long-term than before. Success doesn't reset your emotional thermostat. It just raises the bar. Then there's the dopamine side. Neuroscientist Andrew Huberman explains it beautifully. Dopamine isn't mainly about reward. It's about the anticipation of reward. It's the chase that floods your brain with motivation, focus, energy. Every small win along the way, every late night, every obstacle overcome, that's dopamine propelling you forward like fuel. But when you finally cross the line, the propeller stops. Dopamine drops. The thrill of pursuit vanishes, and suddenly you're left with a biochemical slump. No more chase, no more purpose tied to getting there, just quiet. This is often called post-achievement depression or the post-success downer. It shows up as lack of motivation, restlessness, self-doubt, even existential questions. What now? Who am I without the goal? High achievers feel this hardest because so much of their identity gets wrapped in the striving. You've spent years defining yourself as the one who pushes, the one who overcomes, the reliable one who always delivers. When the mountain is summited, that identity wobbles. Without a new horizon, you feel adrift, like a ship that's lost its wind. Sometimes it's deeper. Maybe the goal wasn't truly yours. Maybe it came from proving something to a parent who never quite said, "I'm proud," escaping old insecurities that whispered you weren't enough, or filling a childhood void where love felt conditional on performance. You achieve it, but the deeper need, real connection, unshakable worthiness, a sense of true meaning remains untouched. External success can't heal internal emptiness. That's why so many quietly successful people describe a hollow feeling. The win was impressive on paper, but it didn't reach the tender, hurting part of them that still craves something more authentic. And here's the gentle truth. This sadness isn't a failure, it's a signal. Your mind is telling you the path to lasting fulfillment isn't endless arrival, it's in the journey itself. It's in savoring small moments along the way, building real connections that aren't tied to status, and aligning goals with what genuinely matters to your core values. Happiness isn't a destination you unlock once and for all. It's something you cultivate daily through presence, gratitude, mindful self-reflection, and meaning that doesn't depend on outcomes. So if you're sitting there with your hard-earned success and still feeling sad, know this: you're not alone. Many of the most driven people walk through this exact shadow. Athletes after the gold medal, entrepreneurs after the exit, students after the degree. The good news? Recognizing it is the first step out. Pause, breathe, ask yourself, what did the chase give me that I can keep now? Skills, resilience, discipline? What values or people light me up beyond achievements? Shift your focus from making it to living it. Plan a gentle next step if it feels right, but don't rush. Prioritize recharging, enjoying the process of whatever comes next, and reconnecting with yourself through journaling or quiet reflection. You don't have to run to the next goal right away. It's okay to sit with the emptiness for a while. Let it teach you. Because the people who move through this, gently, honestly, with self-compassion, often find something richer on the other side. Not just success, but a quiet, steady joy that doesn't depend on the next win.
You've already proven you can achieve. Now prove to yourself you can feel without needing to achieve more. If this resonated, you're exactly where you need to be. Take it one breath at a time.